Very Dark Man will lose intelligent Nigerian support. It is just a matter of time if he continues talking down on Iyabo Ojo and he continue all this rhetoric statement.
Many Nigerians don't come for video matter with Iyabo Ojo matter based on these social media fights. But for me, I see this as wasting of time based on media because there's something you let's go. We focus on who is the fruit they drag up and down. Media will Nigeria many Nigerians respect you not a lot, as in they respect you based on what you do and what you wish do. We see believe you of you dragging Etalu Uma for months, almost a year or more than a year now. For me, you know what no matter what Iyabo you talk, no matter the kind of insult Iyabo you insult you, it didn't take anything from you. And number two, I still believe the drag Iyabo you drag you, or the drag you drag Iyabo you, take it or not, it's still the one of the two ways to make you be who you be today. So for me, don't be say I support you and I support the two you do, you are doing what you are doing, but there's something you let's go. There is something you let's go, because take it or not, many Nigerians will support you even though you I personal now. And take it or not, many Nigerians will wish to go against you based on you are doing the wrong thing. So for me, I believe says I tell you let it Iyabo you is die. Don't mind the matter, move on with your life. Because we did talk. Some say support you, why some no they support you. But man let playing at this video based on the time we see the future of Very Dark Man. If Very Dark Man continue with the drag, Iyabo you and some women with the support within Very Dark Man. They too. To win I watch the video, I'll be right back.
They say when they carry another man pikin wey die go bury, it go be like say na firewood that they carry because it not be your own. Very Dark Man, you say until Iyabo Ojo apologize, that is when this whole battle, a big fight, a big war, whatever it is that you have going on with you, with Iyabo Ojo and Tonto, will come to an end. It is okay if you are the one insulting people. It is okay if you are the one throwing the tantrums. It is okay if you are the one assassinating and defaming people's character. But when they come for you, it is not okay. When they come for you, when they give you tooth for tat, it is not okay. Remember, you started this fight. You started this war. When Tonto Dike and Iyabo Ojo were in the front line of the whole justice for Mohbad, before you diverted people's attention, you were making videos back to back, throwing tantrums at them, alleging that Iyabo Ojo and the daughter does threesome for money, calling them failed actresses. Tonto Dike, failed actress, baby politician, where go turn his son against him papa. All the things that you said, they kept mute. You called them out, you threw tantrums at them, you defamed and assassinated their character severally. They didn't come for you. And you were hiding under the basis that you did not mention anybody's name. That was your defense. You didn't mention anybody's name. So let me ask you and your gullible supporters, who were the two actresses that you were referring to? Who were the two people? In the entire Nollywood, it was only Iyabo Ojo and Tonto Dike that were in the front line fighting this battle. They were actually on the field working, making contacts, going from place to place, while you were in your house, seated in front of your camera and ring lights, saying all manner of things, defaming and assassinating their character. And you were hiding on the fact that you did not call anybody's name. Until Iyabo Ojo retaliated. Of course, she called you out. And, fire begin burn everywhere. You don't care if if she insulted your father, but your mama. But when you were insulting, indirectly defaming Iyabo Ojo's name, you forgot that she's also somebody's mother. You forgot that she's also someone's mother. Even Tonto Dike, you forgot that. So you and your gullible supporters, who were the actresses? It was just these two people that were in the front line. Meanwhile, you sit down for your house. They tell them how they go do this one and that one. Activists, when they accept criticism. It is okay for you to disagree with people in their method of doing things. But going the length you went just to assassinate these people's character. And only for you to come out to start crying river because one of them responded and insulted your mother. You started this. It is not okay when they come for you, but it is okay when you are the one insulting people. What is your issue with Daddy Freeze today? What is Daddy Freeze offense? The rift between you and Daddy Freeze, or the rift you have for Daddy Freeze, because I'm not even sure that Daddy Freeze get any issue with you. The problem today is because He granted interview to the young lady you were supposedly helping during the time of Jenny's Glow that made everybody actually like you before you started constituting nuisance. That is the issue you have with Daddy Freeze. You don't like people being on your negative side. You don't like people disagreeing with you. What is it inferiority complex? What exactly is it? You have let your pride cloud your sense of judgment to the point that you are now insulting your favorites. Yes, you are insulting your favorite. You've insulted Davido. You have succeeded in telling the whole world that Davido's invite for his wedding were classism based. Yes, that's exactly what you did. Before now, a good number of us no say you get people where they give 5 p.m. invites. A lot of people did not know. Yes, a lot of persons did not know until you came out to do your cho as usual. So you've succeeded in telling the whole world that the Davido's invite were based on classism, and at the same time you were still wrong about Iyabo Ojo. You just didn't care. You didn't even think it twice. So long as you are going to insult Iyabo Ojo, what's your obsession with this woman? Madam Iyabo Ojo, you need to tell us. Was there ever a time somebody like him asked you out and you were like, no, you are not up to my standard? Because this obsession, I can't begin to phantom it. You are beginning to lose focus. A lot of us liked him when you came out calling out brands for why did you call out Jenny's Glow? It was because he tried to bully somebody that criticized, that gave a review rather, right? Someone that made a review about her products. The same thing you are doing. You don't like being criticized. You don't like critique. But it is okay if it's coming from you. Hypocrisy. Tunde Ednut, for the fact say you plant seed, they water am, no mean say you go determine where the root of that seed go spread to on the ground until the thing spring up. I be how they talk am. Now when the roots come up on the surface of the earth, now you go know say, okay, this one don't badge. You see this oil where you sell for market, so you go reach him. You go stain your white, Ferris. You know, say you like to wear white. You go stain your white. Shebi, you know, post VeryDarkMan this time around when he can't embarrass Davido's invite online. You didn't post it. I'm surprised. You gave him the wings that he's flying on today. I remember when one of your page, Tunde Ednut page, was taken down, and you created this man as Tunde Ednut. The people who single-handedly, celebrities that I can remember vividly, that promoted this page. Number one, Davido. Tonto DK, yes, and King of Fashion, Toyin. These people carried it on their head, gave that page visibility for more people to follow you. It was that same page that you used to promote somebody assassinating the character of Tonto DK, all on the basis of, you know, mention anybody's name. It is okay when it's another person until he gets to you. This time around, you are mad at him. That is why you did not post this particular calling out that he did to Iyabo Ojo, because you know he did wrong. You know he was wrong. You know. But it's not enough. You people have to caution him. We know how you stand out. We know how you stand by people that you care about. We know how you stand by them. Just like you've always been by the side of Davido. You go stand for them through thick and thin. We are here. When that oil stain your white, we'll be here to see how you will react. It may not be directly to you. Maybe that time it will be somebody you hold in high esteem. It may be somebody you value so much. We'll be here to see how you promote it. Call him to order. You people should call him to order. He's beginning to constitute nuisance. And of course, I know, you know, say Nigerians, we are very good at empowering monsters until they start coming for our head. I know, say some of them, they are still coming back to this page to come and abuse me. Oh yeah, the comment section is open. VeryDarkMan, negative warriors. Come and rant.
VeryDarkMan will lose intelligent Nigerian support. It is just a matter of time if he continues talking down on Iyabo Ojo and he continue all this rhetoric statement. So I would address VeryDarkMan. I will speak to you today not as a critic, but as someone who believes in your potential to be a transformative figure for Nigerians. You have become a symbol of hope for many. a voice that changes the status quo and demands accountability in a way that resonates with the masses. This is no small feat. It is a mantle that requires wisdom, focus, and above all, responsibility. However, it pains me to see how easily, very dark man, you allow yourself to be drawn into petty conflict and personal grievances. Dragging Iyabo Ojo and others through continuous public banter diminishes the larger purpose you actually represent in the stage at which Nigerians see you. Let me say this. Do not think Nigerians are not watching, and do not think also that you have won the heart of Nigerians to a level whereby no matter what you do, Nigeria cannot turn against you. I believe this distraction chip away at the trust Nigerians have placed in you. They don't rally around you to watch you trade insults. They rally because they believe you can be the leader who stands above such chaos. And I want you to really understand this. Leadership is not just about having a voice. It's about knowing when to use it, and more importantly, when to remain silent. Not every criticism requires a response. At least you should have considered what has happened with Don Jazzy and D1. Regardless of what we all are saying, Don Jazzy might take a step. Don Jazzy never responded to D1. And the guy kept silent. And not every distractor deserves your energy. Emotional control is not weakness. It is the strength that separates true leaders from mere provocators. Nigerians, we are all tired of leaders who squander their potential on petty fights. The Nigerians, we kind of want someone who embodies integrity, someone who channels their pain and trust into meaningful action. Because the future you have ahead of you is bright, but only if you rise above all these noises. You must ask yourself, VDM, what legacy do I want to leave behind? Is it one of constant argument, or one that shows resilience, focus, and the ability to inspire real change? And if you continue to allow yourself to be consumed by negativity, the very people who stand with you today will lose faith. And once that faith is gone, it is almost like impossible for you to reclaim it. Life is not it's not about silencing every critic or proving every point. It's about building something greater than yourself, something that endures. You are capable of this, but only if you choose to be bigger than the battles you are currently fighting. So I urge you, my brother, take a step back and reflect. Choose to lead with dignity, not spite. Choose to focus on the mission that has brought you to Nigerians, to bring Nigerians to your side. Show them that their trust in you is not misplaced. You have the ability to be a figure who inspires generation, but you must act with maturity and grace. That's such a role. You need to also consider this, that initially you had the youth in your mind, like you want the youth partially about 50% of the youth or 60% of the youth, and in a matter of time, when you begin to address things that affect the countries, you want the hearts of the elderly people. A lot of elders, they begin to look into you. You started winning those people who are in diaspora, who are not just now looking at Nigerian youth as people who only consumes negativity or spill out negativity on social media. But this your continuous statement of Iyabo Ojo, I go drag you down, I go do this, your mother. I just made a video not quite long talk addressing that you are beyond Iyabo Ojo. But right now you think not everybody you have to go to the mud with. You are bigger than all these things. But reality, I only pray that you can listen to me, because trust me, brother, trust me, I will tell you. Your fans may not agree, and this is the reason why I use the title that intelligent Nigerians may turn against you, very dark man, if you're not careful. The reason is this: people do not just follow. You might have people who will follow you no matter what you do, even if you like, you grip somebody, you shoot somebody, you do something. There are some people who will follow you, they will not mind. But there are certain people who are following you because they are intelligent to see the actions of what you are doing. They look past some of your negativity and look at the positivity. But you can't keep focusing on the negativity and think that certain individuals will keep rallying around you. You don't let it become a misplaced priority. Bro, I remain the man of truth. I said I should give you my own advice. I hope you listen. I hope you let this rise above you. I hope your fans who love you, who truly loves you, know that I'm giving you something. I am a seer. And what I'm seeing, no good. And I understand that some people will say, wait till you see, until the time comes. And then they would remember, they wouldn't even remember. Don't let this is capable of destroying. Yes, you might think it's Iyabo Ojo. This is very capable of destroying your future. Forget about it. People might tell you it is impossible, but it is possible. It might not be Iyabo Ojo, but you will get into, if you make it an habit and you don't let this side of you die. Paul said something in the Bible. He said, when I was a child, I acted like a child. They say where there comes more power, there comes more responsibility. You need to understand that you carry Nigeria on your shoulder, and if you can truly carry Nigeria on your shoulder, you have gone to Access Bank, you have started doing things that is supposed to move the country forward, and you're speaking the truth. But don't let all these things, well, I don't even know what to say about you, but I hope God give you the ear to listen, because na small thing Yoruba will say kama fi so kekere ka fi badije. Na small thing person they do where they take loose. Nigerians, they are very impatient. You see, one thing I have known, if nobody come on my platform where insult me, where curse me, where they respond to the person, I will only ask you a few questions. If you can't answer, they go. Anybody you say, hey, we cancel you, we go do this, we go. I don't respond to anybody, because you know what? Energy also eats. If you bring negative energy and I follow you back with negative energy, now I begin to feed you of your negativity, and then you start feeling. So don't engage with all these things. Let it go. Don't think because someone abused your mother, everybody, mama, and person don't cause. But when you are in the heights, when you are in the mountain, you need to be scared of falling. And don't think you can't fall. My brother, nobody in this life that cannot fall. No one is an exception to the rule. Think about it, brother.
Very dark man. Wow, man of the year. Wow. People dey where they applaud very dark man like that. Wow, interesting. You carry your phone, record yourself, the third person, and elderly woman say her pikin wey won't marry, where they about to marry, go end up like her, without you even knowing the story of she and her ex-husband. You never wear her shoe for one day. Iyabo Ojo, where you dey cause very dark man. Wait, if they ask you now, say wetin happen now, wetin be the story, what is the root of this problem? Are you sure you can remember? Matter person, another person matter. Mohbad we don't die matter. Now you carry for head like that. DNA say DNA no say. Now you give all this woman all this kind of thing when you talk today. Wow. And people dey where they applaud you. Very dark man, remember say you go marry you. Remember say you self go born. Remember say you also get family members. Remember say this life na circle. It dey turn. Then they hype you today. If you know say you go hype you tomorrow. But just remember that this life, it's a circle. The world they turn. It they turn.